Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us atop West Warwick High School. As Friday Night Lights continue, the Wizards looking to defend their undefeated streak as we get into week 5 of the RIIL fall football season. Sorry for the late start. We are trying to let our clock catch up on its own. The Vikings getting on the board first here as a two-play drive will start them off with 6. PAT went wide right as the Vikings are knocking again on the Wizards' doorstep. That play brought it down to the 2-yard line, first and goal for the Vikings. West Warwick sporting their black and orange, the Wizards in pink out accessories, so the socks are pink, towels are pink, and gloves are pink. The Vikings coming in with their white tops, red numbers, and black helmets as it's going to be an inside handoff. And waiting on the call, touchdown Vikings, 12-0 as we have 3:32 remaining in the first quarter of play. And it will be 2-point try here for the Vikings. It's going to be a quick pass, tipped and hits the ground. So for the second straight offensive drive, the Vikings unable to put the extra points on the board. So it will be 12-0 your score. So now the Vikings special teams coming back out onto the field. It's a quick 12-0 score against West Warwick. West Warwick, one of the last, if not the last, remaining undefeated team in the state of Rhode Island. As it'll be a helicopter kick out to the far side and out of play at about the 12-yard line. And we will have a flag for the kick out of bounds. So the West Warwick offense will start at the 35. West Warwick's trying to get on the board before this gets out of hand. Will be the senior Brady Miali under center for the Wizards, as this will be an inside handoff, trying to find the hole outside to the left as Joshua Pettis is quickly wrapped up and brought down. Second and 9 for West Warwick here. So we now get to about the 3-minute mark. So the Wizards line up I formation. It's going to be a halfback handoff. This one's going to go to DeAndre Chase, as Chase is wrapped up and brought down way deep into the backfield. So will be 3rd and long for the Wizards. Third and 15 now for the Wizards. Miley will drop back into shotgun. Look for the man heading out right and caught, brought down. The biggest play for the Wizards so far, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs into Viking territory. Smiley had all the time in the pocket to step up and throw that one. 23-yard completion on that one, as the first down handoff will be held short, if not a gain of 1. So 2nd and 9 for the Wizards. As it'll be an inside run there. He's going to be short. We're going to see where it's marked. And the chain gang is on the move. First down for the Wizards. So as we get into the final minute, the Wizards still trail this one 12-0. They're 2 quick scores here by the Vikings. As we got a flag on the field, but however, DeAndre Chase will get this to about the Vikings' 11-yard line. Hang on a second. This one might be coming back, as we're going to hear from the officials for the first time. So it will be holding on the offense. The Wizards wipe away a 25-yard play, but instead will knock them back. So we're looking at we're looking at 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. So the Wizards once again line up in the I formation, 2 receivers out right, 1 on the left. Smiley will once again hand it off to the fullback. And DeAndre Chase throwing kids aside, as Chase will push deeper into Viking territory. It'll be 2nd and about 9. Correction, 2nd and 5. With 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter, it looks like the Wizards just might let this one tick away. And that's what they will do. Time will expire on this first quarter. So a very quick moving first quarter, a lot of offense on the ground, and a Wizards turnover already to get this one started. And as we get ready for second quarter action, as we welcome you back once again to West Warwick High School, as we have another handoff that'll get the first down and then some, as this will be first and goal for the Wizards, their first on the night. And it'll be a touchdown, Wizards, as West Warwick now cracks into the score column. It's 12-6. So we will have a flag on the PAT, and we're going to have to wait to see what this is about. West Warwick, the PAT to put them within one score. Mishandle on the placement, but still goes through the up-throughs. So 12-7 your score as the Wizards finally get onto the board. Be the 4 of Keaton Nunes to kick this one off for the Wizards. Low bullet kick up and over each other and out of bounds at the 15, but we will see the flag for the intentional free kick out of bounds. So 11:22 remain. The Viking offense makes their way back out onto the field. So it'll be an outside handoff here, first down and more, 15-yard pickup there for the Vikings. So the Vikings with a fresh set of downs right at midfield is another handoff, and we're going to have whistles. So it's going to be a false starting. It's going to be a false start. So quarterback tries to scramble, slammed out of bounds. 10:20 remaining in this second quarter of play. That clock will keep running. As a quick little slant pass there, get the Vikings first down yardage and more. So the Vikings keep on moving. 9:40 remaining. First and 10 for Rogers at the West Warwick 35. It'll be another inside handoff. Breaks a tackle. A flag comes in the backfield and finally brought down at about the West Warwick 28. So we're going to go back and check the flag. It's going to be an offensive holding call, so erase the yardage. Once again, it'll be first and long. So it'll be first and 20 for the Vikings. This will be a quick. That ball's intercepted. West Warwick got one back. As it was supposed to be a quick wide receiver screen. So I'm waiting to check the number. It's going to be the 59 of Max Seidlinger, able to tip that one at the line into the backfield for the Wizards secondary. So now Rogers with one takeaway already on the game. Both teams knotted up a one in that category. 9:16 remaining as the West Warwick offense makes their way back out. It'll be the I formation for Myalley. Myalley finding Chase once again in the backfield as Chase is going to get hit but keep pushing for a gain of maybe 3. We'll call it 4. As the Wizards make their way back out once again in the I formation. 2 receivers on the close side of your screen, 1 on the far. Be another handoff for Chase, and Chase will gain maybe 4. So it'll be third and about 2. So it will be third and 2 for the Wizards. 8 minutes remain in the second quarter of play. What's at stake for the Wizards? They're undefeated title in the state of Rhode Island, as Chase will get through the hole once again into the backfield, as it'll take 9+ Vikings to take Chase down. The first down and then some, as DeAndre Chase barrels his way through. The West Warwick festivities getting going here early, as we will have a timeout. As it'll be a timeout taken on the field. And of course, as we kick into the month of October, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The West Warwick Faithful student section decked out in all pink, and even the majority of the parents out here, as well as a good majority of the West Warwick High School pep band under the direction of Bridget Beliveau. And the West Warwick High School cheer team, who is right in front of our broadcasting position, rocking their black uniforms with pink bows. So both teams will make their way back out as Myalley and company trot their way back on. Fresh set of downs at the Rogers 36. Myalley with another handoff. It's going to be a flag in the backfield, so this one might be coming back. So is from James Branch the fourth got the handoff on that one. However, flag in the backfield, I believe, will negate the yardage. So it will be another holding against the offense, as we've already had 5 holdings to start this game off. So 1st and 20 for the Wizards. The Wizards once again in the I formation. Be a inside handoff to Chase, and Chase is wrapped up, maybe for a gain of 1. So once again, back into the I formation for the Wizards. Myalley's trying to keep this streak going. It's going to be an outside pitch. That's going to get just about to the 40-yard line, so a gain of 5 there for the sophomore, James Branch the fourth. So it'll be 3rd and 15 for the black and orange. Myalley in shotgun, 2 receivers out on each side. Be a shotgun snap. Myalley surveys the field, trying to find Branch, however, just over his head and incomplete. So a 4 and out here for the Wizards. As that might not be entirely true. My alley's still standing there at about the numbers. So it will be 4 down territory for the Wizards, 4th and 15. As the wind blowing across the field right to left. Kicking might be a little bit out of range here for the Wizards. They send pressure. It's a halfback screen to Chase as Chase tries to dance his way forward, and he's gonna be short. Turnover on downs. Smiley probably dropped back close to 15 yards and found Chase wide open at the line of scrimmage. Chase just unable to get it across. So as Rogers comes back out onto the field, Rogers will try and extend their lead here, as we are now under 5 minutes in this first half of play. Be another handoff here for Rogers, quickly wrapped up and brought down by the 9 of Joshua Pettis. Before things got started today, West Warwick coming in 4-0. Rogers, however, coming in at 2-2 on the year. Rogers started off the year with a 27-6 loss against Middletown. So the week following, they would win a close shootout with Johnston, later dropping to Moses Brown, and then last week defeating Mount Hope 47-10. So it has been a 1-1 streak so far for the Rogers Vikings. As after this week, Rogers will be back in Warwick taking on Pilgrim. So the Vikings will now break the huddle. One man in the backfield. So it'll be a fake sweep. It's going to be a quarterback keeper trying to dance his way down the sideline, however knocked out of play. As it'll be about 3rd and 5 for Rogers. So 3rd and 5 for Rogers. We've seen West Warwick already go for it on 4th down. 12-7 your score. As it'll be man in motion in the backfield. Ball fumbled at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 2, as Rogers is able to recover. So it will be 4th down, and the punt unit will come out for the Vikings. The Wizards have 2 back to receive. High spinning kick. Caught, takes a lucky bounce and will travel all the way down to the Wizards 31. So the Wizards come back out with 2:44 remaining in the first half of play. While everyone's getting set, let's take a chance to thank our sponsors. Tonight's game is brought to you by Perpino Properties. Go to Perpino Properties. PerinoProperties.com or call 401-206-8907. Mention Fans Only Sports and get a $500 credit towards buying or selling your home. Also, big shout out to 401 Strength and Fitness, 401-270-3009. And by Joseph Lammy at 696 Reservoir Ave in Cranston, josephlammy.com, attorney at law. And by RR Elite Recruits with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. Be seen by signing up for RR Elite Recruits today. So the first down for the Wizards will move them up exceptionally well. That's just shy of a 20-yard play. .210 remaining in this second quarter of play. Miali will line up in the shotgun, 2 out on each side, man on his right hip. Be a shotgun snap, hand off inside. He's going to truck a man over and get his way up just short of the first down marker. So once again, the Wizards back in the I formation, man in motion right to left. It's going to be another inside handoff as DeAndre Chase will get another first down for the Wizards, and the chains will move. So we are now just about 60 seconds away until the half. And it'll be a fake handoff outside. First, that will not get the first down. It's Carl Swanson quickly brought to a halt there. So we're going to check to see where they're going to mark him. Maybe a gain of 3, if not 4. So the clock will stop with 35 seconds on the clock. So timeout charged to the Wizards. So next week, Rogers will be taking on Pilgrim, and next week, West Warwick will be traveling to Johnston. Second and about 5. It's going to be an outside pitch. It looks like a flea flicker as this one's going to go down the field, intercepted at the goal line as Carl Swanson unable to wrestle it away from the Rogers secondary. So West Warwick decides to try one. However, quickly intercepted at the goal line. Swanson just unable to get it. So with 25 seconds remaining in this first half of play, Rogers probably going to try and kill out the clock, being backed up on their goal line. Rogers still has 2 timeouts, so they do have 2 timeouts at their disposal, but they need a big play quick. So they will run a play out of it. It's going to be a flag on the play, however, out of bounds at the 10. So we're going to check the flag, see where this is, what this is going to. So it'll be an illegal shift on the offense. 22 seconds remain as Rogers backed up now within their 5-yard line. Man in motion again out of the backfield. Rogers is trying to push the pile, however, no gain there, and it looks like time is going to expire in the first half of play. And as we see the double zeros pop up on the scoreboard, that'll do it for the first half of action here. At the half, the Rogers Vikings lead the Wizards 12-7. Rogers will be receiving to start the second half. Make sure to don't go too far, as we will be returning for more RIIL Division II football here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
Pharmaceutical company.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's
going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's
going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's
going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's
going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's
going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's
going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The away the opportunity. Comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right
And as we welcome you back atop West Warwick High School, once again, thank you for tuning in to the Fans Only Sports Network. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Nicholas Carlson, as we get ready for the second half of RIIL Division II football, as West Warwick will start off here. So it'll be a gain of 2 to start off the second half. Both teams holding the majority of their offense to the ground. We've seen a few passes from each side, but however, nothing too explosive in the air. It has been the ground game for both teams, however, as West Warwick lines up once again in the I formation. It'll be an inside handoff to Chase, as Chase breaks a tackle and is just short of the 50-yard line. So it'll be a fresh set of downs here for the Wizards. So 1st and 10 for the Wizards at their 48-yard line. As another inside handoff for Chase. So it'll be yet another handoff here for West Warwick. And that's going to get some room and a fresh set of downs here for the Wizards. It's James Branch the fourth will move it up for the Wizards. It has been the combo of DeAndre Chase and James Branch for West Warwick.
On the 34-yard line, the Wizards with the ball, trying to recapture that lead. Oh. Great defensive effort by the Vikings.
As that play gets quickly swallowed up there. It'll be 2nd and 10 still for the Wizards. And there will be flags on the play. Miali trying to draw them off sides. However, I believe this one might be coming back. Correction, will be neutral zone infraction. So West Warwick will get a free 5 yards. The hard count from Miali. Picks up 5 there for West Warwick. As 2nd and 5 for West Warwick at the Vikings 36. It'll be yet again another inside handoff to Swanson. As Swanson able to push the pile. And it'll be 3rd and short. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for West Warwick here. .8:30 remaining in this third quarter of play. For those of you tuning in, the undefeated 4-0 West Warwick Wizards taking on the 2-2 Rogers Vikings. It's another inside handoff there. That one, oh, correction, a throw incomplete, as that was going to be a touchdown all day for the Wizards. The handoff faked me out, as even faked out our camera, as the smart quarterback keep trying to find his man on the corner route, just in and out of the hands of the receiver. So we've seen West Warwick take one or two big shots, just nothing landing for the Wizards, but they are not afraid to take that shot. So it'll be 4th and 1 for West Warwick. The offense will stay out onto the field, as we will have a stoppage of play. West Warwick will take their first of the half. West Warwick wants to talk this over before they push again for another 4th down. Well, while we have a second, let's take a chance to thank our sponsors. Tonight's game is brought to you by Perino Properties. Go to perinoproperties.com or call 401-206-8907. Mention Fans Only Sports and get a $500 credit towards buying or selling your home today. Also by 401 Strength and Fitness, 401-270-3009. And by Joseph Lammy at 696 Reservoir Ave in Cranston, josephlammy.com, attorney at law. And by RR Elite Recruits, with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. Be seen by signing up for RR Elite Recruits today. So 4th and 1 for the Wizards.
4th and 1.
So we'll line up in the pistol. And again, the hard count from my alley. So that will be once again the neutral zone infraction on Rogers. So it will be a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, West Warwick.
All right. Getting closer, the Wizards. First from the 21st.
West Warwick will send 2 receivers out right, 1 left, 2 in the backfield in the I formation, and it will be no gain on the play there. So West Warwick has found the weakness they like, and they are going to use DeAndre Chase and James Branch to punch their way through. .7:30 remaining in this 3rd quarter of play. The wind picking up a little bit here in West Warwick. The flag almost completely horizontal there, as the Wizards no gain on that one either. Maybe a loss of 1, 3rd and 9 for West Warwick. Third and 9 for West Warwick on the 20-yard line. So my alley will line back up in shotgun, 2 receivers on each side. He's going to look right. He's going to find Swanson. Swanson, man, right on him, and quickly brought down there. Gain of maybe 2. It's West Warwick trying to find Swanson on the wide receiver screen. Will be a gain of 2, but however, 4th down. 4th and 8, and it looks like West Warwick's offense is going to stay out onto the field.
This drive going for the Wizards. Under 6 minutes left, third quarter.
So once again, we will see Brady Mayali in shotgun, and it's going to be a false start on the far side. They're going to call it on the wide receiver, saying he made a lunging motion to draw the receiver, to draw the coverage in. So it will be a setback of 5, and we will have a timeout taken, this time by Rogers. So with 5:47 in the third, West Warwick facing 4th and 12. Fourth and long try here for the Wizards. Mayali trying to find that corner route once again and way over the head of the receiver. So West Warwick unable to convert there. It'll be a turnover on downs. With 5:40 remaining in this third quarter of play, Rogers will now come back out onto the field. That ball comes out, however, recovered by Rogers. It will stay Vikings ball there. It's the inside handoff was able to get poked out. Forcing the loose ball is the junior number 9, Joshua Pettis. The Vikings back now. One man in the backfield, man in motion. It's going to be another inside handoff. Quickly laid out there once again. Once again by the 9 of Joshua Pettis. So 3rd and 3 for the Vikings as they now break their huddle, showing a jumbo package. It's going to be another outside handoff. This time finding the free room and tiptoes his way out of bounds. It'll be a fresh set of downs for the Vikings. The Vikings are now in Wizard territory. So, fresh set of downs. They actually ruled him out at the Vikings 47-yard line. So again, the jumbo package, another handoff. quickly wrapped up and brought down for a gain of 3. Both teams loving the ground game tonight. However, it has been the Vikings who have been more successful. Vikings showing a lot of different offensive formations here. They love the misdirection, as we have seen them use it countless times here tonight. So once again, Rogers coming out with the jumbo package. The Wizards are going to press 7. They're going to send everybody. It's a rollout, toe tapped, and stayed in bounds. A gain of about 5 for Rogers. Rogers sensing the blitz and able to get that ball out in time. So 3rd and 5 now. 3rd and 5 for the Vikings. Once again, the jumbo package. It will be another handoff, and this one's going to be close. We're going to have to see where the ref is going to spot it. So the refs are going to have a discussion about it. We might see the chains come out here to take a look, as this ball is a lot closer, and the ref almost signaled the first down but wants to have the chains come out, so we will see the chain gang for the first time today, as the clock will stop with about 3:06 remaining. So as the temp continues to drop here in West Warwick, we're going to look down at the field as seemingly everybody from West Warwick is checking it. And it's going to be short. It's going to be about 2 inches short from up here. The refs are still looking down at the football. But however, nonetheless, it will be short. So 4th and 1 for Rogers. As they're going to move the football and check it once again, but however, still short. Rogers thought they had the first, however, just short according to the chain gang. So 4th and 1 for Rogers. A huge stop for West Warwick here. It's another jumbo package, maybe a quarterback keeper, and it is. However, we're going to have a whistle. And it will be the first down. Correction, the chain gang is moving their way back as some of the referees are going to talk this one over once again. The coaching staff from Rogers wanting an explanation on why that play didn't count. So it'll be another attempt here for Rogers on 4th down. As nobody up here in the box seems to know what that call was. It's going to be another jumbo package. However, flag on the field. This one in the backfield. False start on the offense, as Rogers will now be looking at a 4th and 5. So 4th and 5 now for the Vikings, and the punt team will make their way out onto the field. West Warwick is going to send 2 people back to receive, the 7 of Carl Swanson and the 8 of James Branch the 4th. Another high kick, backspin, and touched down by the Vikings. So we'll call it a 20-yard punt as we get down to 2:10. So 2:10 remain in the third as Brady Mayali leads the Wizards back out onto the field, trailing by a score. Rogers still leads this one 12-7. The Vikings will show blitz. It'll be another handoff. This one stopped at the line, breaking free, but still not getting past the line of scrimmage. Is the 8 of James Branch. So now West Warwick 2nd and 9 with 1:30 remaining. Rolling right, Mayali trying to find his target, tipped and out of play. So no gain on the play. 3rd and 9 for the Wizards. Third and 9 for the Wizards at their own 36. As Mayali will change things up at the line, he's gonna triple stack receivers right, one out left. Pull some pressure off of that line. Mayali's gonna drop back. He's gonna step forward into the pocket. He's gonna keep it himself as he gets wrapped up and brought down. He's gonna be well short of the first, as it'll be about 4th and 2. Brady Mayali unable to get the first there, but 4th and 2 looks a lot better than 4th and 9.
Fourth down, 3 yards left. Wizards trying to keep that momentum going.
4th and 2, the Wizards line back up in the I formation. It's going to be an outside handoff once again to DeAndre Chase. However, he will be close. It's going to depend. Will they give him forward progress? As we might see the chain gang again make their way out. The Rogers bench pointing short. West Warwick still trying to get a look at it. As we will see the chain gang once again make their way back out onto the field with 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. So the chain will come out. West Warwick looks excited. They think they got it, as we can no longer see the ball from where we are. And it'll be first down, Wizards. The refs say there's enough there. So a fresh set of downs for the black and orange. So as the final 6 seconds tick off the clock here in the third. West Warwick looked like they wanted to run another play, but as time expires, we will go to the fourth. And while the teams take a second to switch sides of the field, we're going to take a break ourselves. You're watching RIIL Division II football here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
So as we enter the last 12 minutes of play, West Warwick sitting at 2nd and 12. Second and 12 for the Wizards. Backed up at their own 43. Ismaili in the shotgun. He's going to drop back as he tries to find his man just short. Ismaili could not hit his target there. Sean Schultz, the senior wide receiver, as that one falls incomplete. 3rd and 12. West Warwick looking to keep their undefeated streak alive, as Rogers trying to be the first team in the state to hand West Warwick their first L on the year. 11:10 remain in this 4th quarter of play, as West Warwick will switch some personnel around. Scofoletto to Ismaili's left hip. Ismaili's going to change it up. So we're going to have a delay of game against West Warwick. West Warwick tried to switch some personnel around and change the play at the line. However, that comes back to bite the Wizards, as we're now looking at 3rd and 17, as West Warwick is trying to move the chains here.
All right, 11 minutes left. The Wizards trying to get something back going on the ground.
Myali back in shotgun as Myali's looking, trying to get out of the pocket and slammed down to the turf. So it will be 4th and extra long, and we will see the West Warwick punt team make their way out onto the field. High snap there. High spinning kick, getting some yards. The Vikings are going to let this one bounce and will be touched down by the Wizards at the Vikings' 33-yard line. So now we will see the Vikings offense back out onto the field. As Rogers trying to put this game on ice and kill some clock. So once again, the jumbo formation, misdirection here for the Vikings, and this one's going to get some yardage. There's the first down and more as they cross midfield and out of play. So a gain of 15 there for Rogers, as it has been the multiple run formations by Rogers to try and keep this West Warwick defense on their toes. West Warwick has been pretty locked down out of the middle, however, on the outsides it has been gain after gain for the Vikings. It'll be another misdirection play, and again a gain of 5. So as we get get a little bit above 9 minutes, 9:15 to be exact. The Vikings sitting in West Warwick territory at the 45. As Rogers trying to put some more points on the board. So it'll be another handoff inside this time, just enough to get the first. And it'll be a fresh set of downs for the Vikings. So we're going to have a stoppage of play. West Warwick will take their second timeout of the half. As West Warwick wants to take an extra minute to talk things over here. So another inside handoff for the Vikings, as this will be a gain of about 7. As the West Warwick faithful trying to keep their team in this one. Another misdirection here as the Vikings will get the first down and more. And the Vikings break the huddle once again, showing the jumbo package strong side left, as it will be a fumble. Picked up, the ball still rolling, finally picked up and brought down. That is the breath of air West Warwick needed. As the West Warwick defense gets another takeaway, and my Alley and company will head back out onto the field. So West Warwick at midfield now. As West Warwick is right back in this one, the takeaway, giving West Warwick seemingly new life here. As my Alley will go under center. Be a handoff to the fullback, and this time he gets the first down. He gets more. Is still on his feet as he will not go down, and a huge gain for the Wizards. "35 yards on the run for Carl Swanson." As Swanson probably with the biggest gain of yards on the day for the Wizards. And the West Warwick Wizards are now moving in sixth gear, as we will have a stoppage of play. It'll be a false start here on West Warwick. So now it'll be 1st and 15 for the Wizards. West Warwick once again switching personnel at the line. Swanson will switch with DeAndre Chase, as now still in the I formation. It'll be another handoff for DeAndre Chase. Chase gains some yards there, fighting through the Vikings, as it'll be 2nd and about 4, as we now get under 7 minutes to play. So with this clock still rolling, West Warwick trying to bleed the clock and put a touchdown. West Warwick set up in the dive package. It'll be an outside sweep for Chase. Chase will get stood up and brought back down for a gain of maybe 2. So we're looking at about 3rd and short. He might have it. It will be first down for the Wizards, as they will move the chains. West Warwick now in the red zone, 1st and 10 at the Vikings 11. As my Alley once again in the I formation, one receiver on each side. It'll be a halfback handoff there to Chase, and Chase will make it. Touchdown, Wizards, as West Warwick takes their first lead of the day, 13-12. 13-12 your score, 5:50 remaining, as we will see the senior kicker Keaton Nunes come on to try and make this a 2-point game. The snap, the hold, the foot of Nunes through the uprights. It is good. West Warwick leads by 2. 5:50 remain on the clock for Rogers. It does not take long for this Rogers offense to get going. To start this one off, Rogers on a 2-play drive able to take it 52 yards to the house to give Rogers their first touchdown of the day. Time is not an issue here for the Vikings, as they still hold 2 timeouts in the half. The Vikings setting up 2 deep at the 20, as Nunes will line it up at the 40. So as Nunes takes his steps, we now get the whistle. Nunes looking to put this one deep, is a low spinning kick and out of bounds at the 30 with the flag. So Rogers will get great field positioning, as I'm not too sure that's what Nunes was trying to do in that case. So it looks like they're going to be setting the ball up at the Vikings 38. Correction, 37. The Vikings showing run setup. It's going to be a rollout. Hard hit there. Fumble on the play. Picked up by the Wizards. The referee is going to rule it on the ground, however. Vikings retain possession, as head coach Wesley Pennington of West Warwick had the best view on it, and he's going to get his money's worth out of the officials here. So 2nd and long. The referees ruled the previous fumble dead on the ground. So 2nd and 15. Second and 15, the Vikings are going to set up in that jumbo package again, as it's going to be too many men on the Wizards. Too many men on the field for the Wizards, as they're going to count their way through. There is 12 on the field. It's going to be the extra body of number 53, the senior Nicholas Pangelin. So Pangelin, the extra man, as he was not fully off the field when the ball was snapped. It'll be another outside handoff. This time with space, he will get back to within 10 and thrown into his own bench, as the clock continues to run here. 4:30 remaining in this one. So it'll be third and about 5. We've seen Rogers go back to that misdirection play quite a few times this second half. Wouldn't be too surprised if we see it again. It's going to be a drop back to throw. Hard hit there and brought down into the backfield. Huge play for the Wizards. As Evan Schultz, one of the first Wizards to get there. Schultz was one of the first to get there, and the rest of the D-line not too far behind there, as coverage seemingly collapsed here for the Vikings. So 4th and 11, 3:30 remain on the clock. This might as well be the ball game here to keep it open for the Vikings. Slant, but cracked over in the middle of the field. That will be a turnover on downs. Be the big body of Julian Hammond, dropping that one short, and a turnover on downs. So Hammond, one of the senior linemen on this West Warwick roster, comes up huge there, potentially in the biggest play of the game so far, as it is 3:21 remain on the clock. 14-12 your score. The Wizards lead by 2 as the Wizards try and hold on to that undefeated record. A win tonight will push the Wizards up to 5-0. And Miali again with the hard count, but this time it's going to be the false start on the offense. So the O-line not too sure on the snap count. So it'll be 1st and 15 now for the Wizards with 3:20. West Warwick just has to keep the clock rolling. So we will see the Wizards in their traditional I formation. One receiver out on each side, as it will be the handoff. It'll be the handoff for DeAndre Chase, and Chase will push his way back, all the way to about the 35-yard line. We'll call it the 36. 2nd and 9 now, as we now get under 3 minutes to play in this 4th quarter. So 2nd and 9 now for the Wizards. The Wizards lined up in the I formation once again. So fumble on the play. Rogers recovers, but however, the referees are going to rule that one down on the ground as well. It will be West Warwick ball, but we will have a timeout on the field. The second taken by Rogers. So while the Wizards try and talk this one over, let's take a second to thank our today's sponsors. Perino Properties. Go to perinoproperties.com or call 401-206-8907. Mention Fans Only Sports and get a $500 credit towards buying or selling your home today. By 401 Strength and Fitness, 401-270-3009. And by Joseph Lammy, 696 Reservoir Ave in Cranston, josephlammy.com, attorney at law. And by RR Elite Recruits with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. be seen by signing up for RR Elite Recruits today. Third and 9 now for the Wizards. 2:18 left in this fourth quarter. Rogers down to 1 timeout. Be a jumbo set here. DeAndre Chase trying to find a hole. He will gain some yards, but short. As looks like it might be another timeout here, as Chase actually loses his helmet. So we will have yet another timeout to stop the clock. So once again, the Wizards, after tonight, will go on to play Johnston next week. That one's set to be a 6 o'clock kickoff. And Rogers will be traveling back up here, or correction, down here to play Pilgrim High School as they take on the Pilgrim Patriots, also at a 6 o'clock kickoff. So 4th and 7 for West Warwick. A first down will guarantee the win, but a turnover here on downs will give Rogers life. So we will have another stoppage of play, and this time it will be a timeout for the Wizards. So both teams using the timeouts. So as West Warwick burns their second, both teams remain with 1. As the West Warwick cheer team try and keep the crowd involved in this one. West Warwick, the sport that has been most dominant for the Wizards, has been the dynasty they have seemingly built in cheerleading, as it always seems to be West Warwick versus LaSalle in the back half of the cheer season. So 2:11 remain on the clock in this one. 4th and 7 for the Wizards. Miley will once again show the I formation, 2 receivers on the far side. It will be an inside handoff. Chase slipping, losing his footing. He's going to be short. And it will be a turnover on downs. So 2:07 from the Vikings 28-yard line. Let's see if the Vikings are feeling a miracle in them today. They're going to show run. Drop back for the pass. Deep long ball on the post route. Caught at the 40. And that's the play Rogers needed. Huge gain there for Rogers. Deep into West Warwick territory at their own 38. But however, the clock continues to run here. As we now cross under 2 minutes, this is a race against the clock. Rogers hasn't really gone to the air much today, but that is a staple of what they can do, as it's going to be a flag on the far side of the field. There's going to be a false start on the offense. The wide receiver jumped the gun early. So that'll back the Vikings up 5 yards. The clock will stop for the time being, 1:44, as the clock gets back to running. 1st and 15 now for the Vikings at the Wizards' 37-yard line. Another drop back to pass. Pettis on the pressure. The receiver falls. And no gain, maybe even a loss of 2. So now 2nd and 17. As the Vikings enter no huddle offense. It'll be the Vikings trying to answer here. Pettis once again with the hit. As that cast on his left arm will not keep him quiet today. 3 sacks on the day, all coming in the second half. And as we now get to within a minute, the Vikings back on their half of the field. Third and about 22 for the Vikings. And nobody open. As once again Pettis gets through the line to put the pressure on. 42 seconds and 1 play remaining for the Vikings as they look at 4th and 23. The Wizards are 1 defensive play away from keeping their undefeated record. Rodgers trying to stay above 500 here early in the season. As this play will be the ball game. West Warwick on their feet. As this is all or nothing here. Pettis coming in from behind, and again, Pettis gets the sack. Pettis and Chase get the combined sack, and now we got some extracurriculars as the flag comes flying in there. Another flag comes flying in late. One of them's going to be against West Warwick, if not both. We're going to have to see. West Warwick might have bought Rodgers a new set of downs. As we wait to hear the words from the officials. And they're going to call the West Warwick coaching staff. It's going to be head coach Wesley Pennington. So Pennington talking to about 4 of the officials on the field. So West Warwick player has been ejected out of this one. So it will be an early shower for one of the Wizards. So it's going to be the senior lineman, Jaden Prudent, getting the early boot for this one with the last 33 seconds remaining. So now we're going to have to see what the fouls tack on to. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. And both of them on the offense. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense as well. So the ejection for West Warwick finally being announced. It will be offsetting penalties, so turnover on downs. And it will now be the victory formation here for the Wizards. So West Warwick will stay perfect. 5-0 now on the year, as this should be the easy victory formation. My vote for player of the game today will have to be, the number 9 of Joshua Pettis, the junior. The junior defensive linebacker running up the numbers today. 4 sacks on the day, all 4 coming up in the second half, as he is one of the main reasons West Warwick was able to hold this Rogers offense. And we will see the victory formation here, as that will do it here in West Warwick. The Wizards stay perfect, 5-0, as Rogers drops to 2-3 on the year. Your final score here in West Warwick: the Wizards 14, the Rogers Vikings 12. So we will see the exchange of handshakes here as the clock finally hits 0. And that'll do it here from atop West Warwick High School from all of us here at the Fans Only Sports Network. Until next time, signing off.